If you're looking for a way to power up your nutrients with a plant-based protein powder, then raw vegan plant-based protein is the perfect choice. This vegan protein is packed with essential nutrients to help you stay energized and healthy. With plant-based protein powder becoming increasingly popular amongst health-conscious individuals, it's no surprise that raw vegan plant-based proteins has become a leader in the industry. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to increase your daily protein intake, this vegan protein powder can help you reach your goals. Visit rawvegan.com. Again, rawvegan.com. Welcome to the Second Win Boxing Media. I'm your host, Rashid Hammond, and alongside...
It's your boy, Caesar Fantastic.
Well, yeah, man, we just witnessed a great fight. Man, Charlo versus Canelo, man. Yeah.
Was it a great fight, bro?
No, it really wasn't. It really wasn't.
Hey, yo.
Man.
Yeah, it was a trap fight, man. It turned out exactly like I thought. You know what I mean? It was what I expected. It was a lot of Charlo. It wasn't a lack of trying. I say that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't sit here and say Charlo didn't try. I think after a while he realized, probably around that knockdown, and like, you know what I mean? I think he realized, like, I'm gonna have to survive. I'm just gonna survive this joint or whatever, but he still was trying as well. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a lack of trying. It was just a bigger dude. Like I was saying before, like Canelo just was too big, too used to taking shots from light heavyweights. 175ers. What's a 154-pound dude gonna do? You know what I mean? Then you look back at Charlo, early Charlo career. A lot of people were saying Charlo's punching power wasn't all that. Early Charlo wasn't knocking Bama's out like that. So he just got low key. He just got 54 pop. You know what I'm saying? So jumping up them 2 weight classes, I knew what. Like, he ain't gonna be able to hurt that man.
And Canelo knew the same thing. I mean, if you're a fighter, you know when you jump in 2 weight classes, what's the effects of that? Your punching power going to decrease, and you're not used to taking that punching power from the fighter that's throwing punches on the other end. That class act of the A side privilege. You know what I'm saying?
They was expecting Charlo to get knocked out.
Yeah, I was too, but
I had a distance. I figured he would survive. I say he gonna just try to survive for real.
Yeah, but one thing about it is young man got pride. So, you know what I'm saying? His pride is very high. So I think he's not gonna go out like that on the shield like that. But I had him get knocked out. I thought Canelo was gonna beat him through his boxing ability. Canelo was trying to beat him with force, brute force.
Yeah, he just walked right through him.
Using his size, you know what I'm saying?
Knowing that walk right through you.
So that's what, once I started seeing him do them one shots, and I knew that the knockout wasn't gonna come easy because I didn't expect it to go in that fashion. But I take my hats off to Charlo for surviving. Cause man, Canelo was hitting with some hip shots and elbows, man, taking his arm and choking him and taking everything, man. So
he was putting it on him. He was giving him every trick in the book, boy. That boy Charlo was like, man, I ain't never had nobody do this to me before.
Charlo was bringing out the old 1970. I mean, Canelo was the old 1970 ring tactics.
Yeah. You know, the Sugar Ray in the crowd, he probably was noticing it too. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, damn, he's bringing out the old tactics, taking the oxygen, hit them in the hips, hit them in the arms, man. That's Canelo's fight, though. That's
how he do. Salute to Harvey Dock for calling him out on it. You know what I mean? He warned him a few times. No points taken away, but he warned him, let him know he said, I see what you're doing or whatever.
Man, you
But
got to respect the fact that he didn't get knocked out. The young man got it. He done more than I thought he was going to be out. I predicted round number 7 for him to go out. Round number 7, round number 8. But
the
it ended
easy
up,
work.
yeah,
Easy work for
me.
Redhead Kingpin.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed, for real.
Yeah, but before that, like I mean, I want to give a shout out to PBC for having a good undercard. Like, you know what I mean? Good fights on the undercard. When I saw the undercard, I was like, man, good God, this undercard stacked. You know what I mean? I was like, there's 3 good fights on this undercard. Started out with Jose Resendez versus Elijah Garcia. Garcia won. Garcia showed his style, his class. You know what I mean? He kept his shots straight. Resendez more of a wide puncher or whatever. Elijah Garcia kept his shots straight. Ended that fight in the 8th round by 8th round TKO. And then we had Erickson Lubin versus Jesus Ramos.
That was controversial decision.
Lubin small scale he let me down.
Man, they gave him a gift.
Yeah, they gave him a little. Yeah, well, actually, it was Ugas and Barrios before that. But get on the Lubin fight. I gotta watch it again because I know it was some rounds that they was giving Ramos that I was like, I don't know. I think I low-key got Lubin winning a couple of these rounds or whatever. But come late in that fight, I did lose interest because Lubin wasn't fighting the fight that I think he should have fought. You know what I mean? He was too busy languishing on the ropes. He was getting caught on the ropes, and that's the only time Ramos was putting in work for real. So first watch, I was like, I got Ramos winning, but I'm gonna have to watch it again, see what the judges were saying.
Yeah, but I thought he lost, man, because he was throwing some shots. He was a faster fighter.
Yeah,
but he wasn't busy enough. He wasn't those fighters that got the speed. Just for some reason, don't know how to let his hands go, and that was the case between that fight there. I definitely. I think I gotta watch it again too because it was kind of one of them ones I was falling asleep on. To be honest.
Yeah, I remember when we was watching. I'm like, Lubin faster. Lubin, Ramos a little slew-footed. Lubin got the speed. He could spin off. He could do. It's a lot of things he could do to what you call. And then I was telling you. I remember I was telling you.
Get off before because the numbers is going down. Please hit the like and subscribe button ASAP, man. For those that's on here. The Second Win Boxing Media, we bring the best of the best in the country, the best of the best in the world, international boxing Hall of Famers. Stop through here. So listen and tune in to us because they even respect what we talk about.
That's a
so
fact.
Hit the like and subscribe button now.
That like and subscribe.
Button so you can get the greatest boxing content that ever existed on this side of the river, on this side of the country.
I'm mad.
Yes, indeed.
But yeah, like I was saying with that fight, I think I would have thought Ramos was the A side, was the guy getting pushed coming into the fight. You know what I mean? So I'm like, Lubin ain't doing enough to really take this fight from the guy that PBC is really pushing. You know what I mean? To be a championship contender type dude. So I still just don't see it. I don't see that he did enough for me, but yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go back, watch it again, and yeah, we'll come back and really break down that fight for y'all, man.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I fell asleep on. Be honest with you.
And then, like I said, I skipped this one, but Danis Ugas took a loss to Mario Barrios, 12th round decision in which Ugas was beaten up, man, and his eye was busted again, and it's just think it might be over for my boy, man. What you think about that?
Yeah, it's done for Ugas, man. He might as well go ahead and do something new, man. Is that eye injury is a permanent situation if he continue to get in the ring. I think he
Yeah,
re-injured it, if I'm not mistaken. So I think
yeah,
it's over for him. Let it go.
yeah, it's time.
But, man, what's y'all thoughts on the fight, man, with Canelo versus Charlo, man? What's y'all thoughts? What you think, man? Was it what you thought, or was it is it do you think Canelo's cheating?
Yeah, Terrell said Ugas need to hang him up too. Yeah,
Yeah, he done.
yeah,
He done.
Terrell, man, Ugas is curtains for him, man.
I'm
If you
I'm
can't
live,
take
fellas. I'm live.
if you can't take Barrios, if your eye ain't gonna be able to hold up the Barrios shots, what you think gonna happen when boots crack it? You know,
Right.
and much as I pay, you know, I wanted Boots to get that get that name on his belt. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's over. It's over. A Canelo fight though. After that was the Canelo fight. Canelo walked to the ring with Katashi 5'9". Them two dudes. I was like, yo. She said he getting the CD. But
Great
yeah,
fight.
but
Great
from
fight.
round one, man, from round one, I knew I could see it. You know, said Charlo needed to come in there and like press it a little bit more. He needed to, like I said the other day, he needed to get him with speed. When he did make his hands move and was getting him with speed, them the only times he would hit shot. And that's what he needed to do the whole fight. Whap, 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 and then get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Jump in. Effective aggressiveness with Canelo. That's probably the only way he would have been able to get him. Let's say he would have had to use the same game plan as like Caleb Plant, Amir Khan, and all them type dudes, you know, dudes who wasn't going to be able to hurt Canelo, just like I thought he wouldn't be able to hurt Canelo. But had some success against him, you know. I say it was fixed. That's a fact. It was fixed. It was a setup fight, you know.
Fixed in the
Not,
form of
it's a
weight
straight
class.
sweet. Yeah, sweet. You know, good Canelo this. You know what I'm saying? He sized it. He talked him up. He talked him up the whole, you know, he got that from Floyd. That's Floyd game plan. Talk him up, you know what I'm saying? Sell a fight, sell a pay-per-view or whatever. Terrell said Charlo didn't look confident. I don't think he did. Like I said, I think he came in there wanting to survive after he realized I ain't gonna be able to hurt this dude. You know, it seemed like a straight payday, man. What do y'all think about Bud versus Canelo? I think it'll look probably worse than this to me. That's me.
No.
I think it'll look worse than this.
Hell no.
I'm sorry. That's 3 weight classes.
That don't mean nothing.
I should do.
I'm gonna tell you the difference. I'm gonna tell you why. It's the difference. Charlo is not a pure thinking boxer. He's not a strategic boxer.
Thank you, Terrell.
Bud will box the shit out of him. He wouldn't even be getting hit with them shots. Bud wouldn't even let him.
Big man.
That don't mean nothing.
Oh my
Bud would hit that.
Y'all try and get niggas killed.
10 punches the same way he gonna
get niggas killed.
It would not be the same fight.
It'd be the same fight.
Bud
same exact fight.
Hell no.
First of all, I'm trying to see if Bud even had to. He might not be able to work. He might not have to work out to make 168.
First of all, Charlo don't even have real pure boxing abilities. He's tailor-made for a fight like to fight Canelo. He's tailor-made.
Yeah.
You seen what happened? Floyd was smaller than who? Floyd was smaller than who?
That was 154. Canelo was fighting 54 then.
But Floyd was still a 47-pounder.
Floyd fought 54.
Floyd was a welterweight, moved up for the fight.
That's one weight class. That ain't three. It ain't three. It ain't 3 weight classes.
Let me explain this.
Tell Canelo, okay, if Canelo want him to come up 3 weight classes to fight him.
If you take a fighter's timing away from. I don't give a damn if you hit like Mike Tyson. If you can't get them shots off, you're going to be frustrated. And Bud is a master of frustrating.
I want Canelo fight Wilder then.
Man, nah. I mean, no, that ain't.
No, what? It's 3-weight class. Ain't about. No, it's about 3. Well, Canelo and fighting light heavy, but he fight 168. Got light heavy cruiser.
Canelo's not Bud.
The heavyweight. Fight that man.
Not Bud.
Fight that man.
Canelo's not Bud.
Man, next y'all gonna say, man, Bud need to fight Bivol. Man, Bud need to stay his ass right down. 140, 147, 154 max. Bud had problems with Garcia at 160. Bullshit. Ain't no way he beat no.
Man, I'm telling you, man. He would move around. He would frustrate the hell out of that man. That boy tonight don't have no footwork. He had no ways of eluding his punches. He don't have. Bud got those same tricks Canelo got. He gonna grab your neck, do the same shit. He gonna do the same thing.
I don't see it. I think it's weight classes for a reason. Bama's getting weight classes, and it's like this. You want to jump 3 weight classes? No. You got problems when Bama's jump 1 weight class.
Listen,
jumping 2 is crazy. Charlo crazy for taking this fight. Jumping 2. I ain't really mad at 2, but yeah, he crazy for taking 2. Jumping 3, man, you got no chance. Sorry.
At the beginning, I was saying that I said that was the main issue for the law. Was the fact that he's not used to that.
Yeah.
But Bud is not Charlo. That's all I can say.
And then it's in he 147. And until his last fight, he was a small 147. Somehow he swole up to a big 147 his last fight. He wasn't no small 147 no more. He was. The man just jumped up from 135. Somebody said, what about Bud versus Charlo? I got Bud beating Charlo, though. I do got Bud beating Charlo, though.
Bud beating Canelo. Canelo, my favorite.
I got Bud
beating Canelo, man.
This man got Bud beating Beterbiev, man. That's just a 1 more weight class. That's just 1 more weight class, bro. It ain't nothing.
Upset. But I know Bud and them smarter than that. That's not a fight to take.
Nah, he don't take that fight.
Matter catch weight. And then you gotta look at it too. The A side think mentality ain't going like that. He gonna have an advantage over Bud in some form or fashion.
Oh yeah, fight me at 168. That's the advantage.
For sure.
That's the advantage, man. Bud might come in that fight weighing 160.
Yeah, that's. I'm just saying. My point is, I know I wouldn't take the fight if I was Bud, right? I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But I know if the fight was to happen, the outcome would not be the same as it was tonight.
Yeah.
Might
knock Bud out, Joe.
Hell no.
Sleep, Bud, Joe.
What you gonna see Bud get hit? Where's Bud gonna get hit with? What's Bud gonna get hit with?
He gonna hit Bud in his elbow, and Bud gonna be like, ah. Bud ain't been hit like that, Joe.
He gonna hit him right back in his elbow. He gonna come right back with an elbow.
Don't hit like that.
Yeah. Bud a different beast, man.
Nah, but I respect Bud's skill though. Bud skill wise, yeah,
that wouldn't be the same.
Skill wise, yeah, I got Bud having more skill than Canelo.
And Bud was just talking anyway when he was talking about fighting.
Yeah, the size difference. The size difference make the whole difference.
It's just trying to raise the stocks of himself. That's all he really was doing.
Yeah, he ain't taking that fight. He ain't crazy.
Charlo, man, he showed that he's a true warrior. Got to give it to him. The boy was way bigger than him, and them punches was. Canelo be hitting some shit that old school punches that back in the days I used to see the old school dudes do in the gym, hit you in hips, arms, elbows, knees, legs, and all that, man. What's Bowler? What fight was that, Caesar? Which one was that?
Bowler.
The undercard.
Amabola Osendario out of Chicago.
Yeah.
He lost by TKO, 3rd round TKO to Beck. Nurmagomedov.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
lost. He was 5-0. He lost. Nurmagomedov is 10-0. So yeah, Ebola lost by third round TKO.
Yeah, man. I just feel as though they make weight classes for a reason, man.
Yeah, weight class for a reason, man.
Yeah.
But Terrell said Tank stopped Barrios. Tank had Barrios doing backflips in the ring, man. Tank a different breed. Tank need to stay away from 47, fighting 47. But I think Tank can make work at 40.
Yeah.
But I think he need to stay at 35. You know what I mean? But get a couple fights at 40 and yeah, but 47, nah, don't jump up there.
Who
Tank. Yeah, I don't want Tank at
you know who
47.
the opponent is. I see him cracking a couple of them jokers though.
I mean, yeah, sure. I think he can have Barrios doing backflips again at 47, but
Yeah.
for what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see him. I can see him doing that. What's y'all thoughts on the fight, man? Let's just put a post in the comments, man. What's y'all thoughts on the fight? What's next? What you think's next for Canelo? Should he go for that rematch against Bivol and reclaim his fame, or just move on? I don't think he should, though. I'm gonna
PBC ain't got no PBC. He got three fight deal with them. They ain't got no issues with Bivol, so he it's gonna be Benavidez or Morrell for me. I think it's gonna be one of them two. He better hope it's Benavidez. That's my second favorite fighter, third favorite fighter. But and fight the Mexican monster. That's right. But yeah, that's my third favorite. But that'll be a good fight. I think that's a good fight. Benavidez just got a little. He need to work on his defense a little more if he want to really be able to get at Canelo. If it's Morrell, I'm sorry, Canelo. it was fun while it lasted, champ. Canelo has nothing left to prove. He don't. I mean, to me, he do, but he don't really in reality.
And one thing about it, they both was what 33, 32.
Yeah, they both 33. Canelo old 33 though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's two. They both the same age, but Canelo been fighting so long and been fighting some of the best since a young age that you gotta. I respect him, man.
I say his last few years, June, like he done took them off, but So.
I mean, I think that's why I think they noticed that, and that's why they making moves like this, which is not. You guys got to give him that weight class difference. That's why I really was. I mean, I'm a Canelo fan to the utmost. He's one of my favorite fighters. But
I respect him. I fuck with him. I rock with him.
But at the same time, I noticed he damn sure takes advantage of that's A side.
Oh, he got to have an advantage in the fight.
Yeah, he runs.
Even with Bivol, he had the weight clause in it. It's like he gonna find something like, I gotta have some kind of advantage or whatever. Interested to see what he'll try to pull with like a Benavidez, Andre, or Morrell, like because they all in the way same class, so it's like think he'll really be able to pull no tricks with them.
Yeah.
That's probably why he ain't been really fighting nobody in his division for a minute, except going over to England and fighting them dudes, because it's just some work for real. That's to me. It's just some work for him, man.
Also,
I get it. If you ain't gotta do the work to get the money, you know what I'm saying? Why do it?
Yeah. But also, man, the Kings and Queens Celebrity Charity Boxing Show will be November the 11th. This is one of our first events that we put together going to Houston, Texas.
Houston.
And we have DMV legend DeMarcus Chop Chop Coley, Yahya McClain, former world champion Montel Griffin. And we got DMV boxing legends own Anthony Peterson. And the host of this event, the commentator of this event,
Commentator.
International Boxing Hall of Famer, Mark Two Shop Johnson. We got many other guys on the card, such as Cornflake. We got from down in Newport News, Virginia. Man, we got other
Pound for pound street beef.
yes,
Champion.
champion. We got many other people that's going to be assisting with hosting the event as well, man. Man, I thank you, brother. I thank you, man. Like brother said, we got the best podcast in boxing ever. Appreciate you, brother. This event to
Event in Houston.
Be in Houston. Come down there, man.
Yeah, pull up to Houston, man.
We're trying to do a takeover, man. We coming down there to take over Houston just for one day, but we're going to respect this. But it's for a good cause.
Yeah, we're fighting for a cause, fighting for the future, baby, fighting for our future.
Young youth in the Texas area. We're gonna bring this thing to DC. We bringing this thing to Atlanta. Taking this thing
Louisiana.
We bringing this thing all over the country, trying to save the youth.
Yeah, we reintroduce boxing to our kids and really have another outlet, man. I think a lot of the youth forgot about boxing as an outlet. You know what I mean? And we need to get back to that, man. Boxing saved a lot of lives in my era and others, you know.
Yes, indeed, man. I thank the brother, man, for stating that, man.
What about Chicago? We will definitely we be in Chicago too. Gotta be in the summer. We ain't gonna do Chicago in no winter, but we'll be in Chicago in the summer or something like that.
We going all over the country, man. This is something that has to be done.
Yeah,
it's time now. And it's that time that the youth got to be talked to. They have to be encouraged, motivated, because the youth, we're losing the youth, man. You know, to be honest with you, we as men have to take the blame for what we didn't do for the youth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? As you look at life itself, you guys see, like, listen. The distractions came. We was out there selling it and whatever we was doing in the streets. Guess who got distracted? Their grandmothers was already on it, right? So the grandmothers was distracted. The grandfathers was distracted. Now the parents was distracted because they wasn't raised by the grandparents. And now this new youth was raised by 2 generations of distracted people.
That was all lost.
You want to say it's their fault. It's our fault, man. We got to fix this.
Gotta fix it.
We got to fix this. But yeah, man, this event will be November the 11th in Houston, Texas.
I'll be there if my work schedule allow.
Yeah, I hope so, brother. Please.
Hope so. If not, we working on trying to figure out a pay-per-view situation.
Yeah, we working
Stay tuned for that or whatever if you can't make it. But hopefully we can see y'all there though. Like,
we
want to see y'all there. We're gonna be in the building. We want to see y'all in the building.
Right. Because we got plenty DC fighters on the card, man. We got the champs, man. And you know, they're gonna come through and they're gonna do what they do, man. But they, you know, I appreciate the help, man. You know, man, that's one thing about this town. You know, we hear a lot of negative stuff. We got a lot of haters. I'm gonna keep it real. It's a lot of haters out there too. But at the same time, it's more good brothers involved in boxing than it is bad brothers.
Right, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? More good brothers in boxing than it is the naysayers. You know, it's 2 or 3, we can deal with that. But majority of good boxers are good brothers, man. So, you know, at the end of the day, man, you know, it's a brotherhood, it's a unity. But man, that's our time for the day, man. Go to rawvegan.com, order your plant-based protein powder today, man. I'm the first to have that in this area, or probably on the East Coast, of owning my own black-owned plant-based protein supplement company. So I would love for the support from y'all to go visit rawvegan.com. This thing is pure healthy. It's good for you, man. Yeah, you're right, brother. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing it right. You're right about that. About that, man. That's a true statement, man. But ladies and gentlemen, man, tune in Tuesday, man. We will have a special guest on here at 8:30. So tune in Tuesday. We didn't schedule a person yet, but it's not stamped, but it will be a great show. So tune in Tuesday on the Second Win Boxing Media, man. It's on Facebook, Instagram. Go to the YouTube channel and subscribe.
Definitely hit that sub button. We need them numbers. Line them up.
Man, I really want to give shout outs to all of y'all. I'm gonna call you down, call a list, man. Shout out to Terry Watson. Shout out to Burrington Smallwood. Shout out to Terrell Walker, Deshelle Denzel, Angie. Shout out to Kirk Wright, Shaq Smith, Arajay DeMiles, Leland Hope Sr., Jarrell Jackson, Ronald Burris, Shelton Curtis, Sophia Dawn Paluna, Hubbard McDonald, Theodore Parker, Sean Street, Francis, Eddie Jams, Robert Osmar Pelez, Sonny Wilson, Miss Lonnie Love Forever, Sony Wilson, again, Chinko Dillard, Lamont Coleman, Chico Dillard, William Hughes, the 2000 Olympian Dante Craig from Cincinnati, Ohio, one of my homies, James Baker, who else? Mason Carbington. Appreciate y'all, man. I just wanted to give y'all a shout out.
Salute.
Man, and tuning in. Thank y'all for coming in here, man. The Second Win Boxing Media. Peace.
Peace.
If you're looking for a way to power up your nutrients with a plant-based protein powder, then raw vegan plant-based protein is the perfect choice. This vegan protein is packed with essential nutrients to help you stay energized and healthy. With plant-based protein powder becoming increasingly popular amongst health-conscious individuals, it's no surprise that raw vegan plant-based proteins has become a leader in the industry. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to increase your daily protein intake, this vegan protein powder can help you reach your goals. Visit rawvegan.com. Again, rawvegan.com.